Welcome. If we haven't met before, my name is Ginna Tassanelli. I am the owner and founder of Hype Media, Stylishly Branded, and Style Rebel Mama. And we work with established experts and corporate clients to help them ignite their influence on social media into a bold and powerful presence so that they can amplify their visibility, credibility, and revenue. And one of the ways that we do this, which by the way, we use a lot of different marketing strategies, and there are tons of marketing strategies that work really well. And that's why you don't want to put all of your eggs into one basket. But I do have to say that there is one strategy that time after time, consistently continues to bring in results, and that is using live stream videos. I have done 800 of them or more now since last time I counted back in November of 2022. And it is the top way that my own business grew from having offline success to actually having an online successful business where I am consistently getting booked by new prospects, getting on my calendar because they are finding me through my live videos. Now, live videos feed into other things too, right? So it's not just about showing up on video, but then what you do with that afterwards. So there's a process involved, but it can become really, really simple, and you can create a really streamlined rinse and repeat marketing strategy using live videos. So today's topic is we're talking about how to overcome camera fright. So this is the top reason, number one reason, other than not knowing what to say on camera, right? Not knowing what to go live about, not knowing what to do a video about. This is the number one reason that stops people. It was tough for me. It's a skill set. Okay. So you learn this. Nobody was born, not really, and, saw the camera and immediately it was like a natural thing. Sure, some people have more of that, like celebrity spark to them. Absolutely. But that's not what this is about. This is about showing up on camera, providing value, sharing insights, valuable tips to your audience so that you can move them from point A to point B. They get to know, like, trust you, and eventually want to buy from you, to hire you, whatever it is that you do. It takes practice. Okay. So that's where I'm going to start with tip number one is to practice. And there's a few ways that you can practice. You can practice privately if you change your settings. So say you're going to start a new Facebook post, for example, and it's to go live, you can actually change your privacy setting to only you. That way, when you go live on Facebook, only you will see it. Nobody else will see that. Okay, so that's one way. Another really easy way is to just record yourself on your phone using your camera. And then what you want to pay attention to are, the words that come out of your mouth, the order that you're saying things. Is it flowing? Are you saying too many ums? I've caught myself saying a lot of those. Do you use a lot of hand gestures? And if you do, it's just a part of you, so just go with it. I talk with my hands a lot, so you can practice on your own that way as well. A third way to do it is you could create a private Facebook group and maybe invite one or two people that are really close to you so that they can watch you. And that's another really great way to just get somebody else's perspective to see what you look like, what you sound like, and so on and so forth. I can tell you it's going to be a little awkward in the beginning, but it's not about you. Okay. It's about who can you make an impact on from that one live stream. Okay, number two is you want to have an outline when you're starting. And so you want to have an outline, and this outline should be very concise. Now, I honestly don't like scripts because I feel like if I have to follow a script, if I mess up, I'm going to get nervous. And, that can make it a little nerve-wracking for you. So as long as you have an outline and you've got a guide to guide you on the main points that you want to communicate, then you're good. But you want to rehearse that outline and you want to plan ahead of time. What's going to be really important about this is how you can plan ahead in monthly batches of content. And you could even plan ahead a year ahead if you wanted to. What works really well is to have topics in mind. And the way that you come up with these topics are thinking about, what are clients or prospects, maybe even past clients, what are questions that people ask you? That's what people care about. And so that's what you really want to do your videos about, not so much what you think they need to know, right? So in order to grab people's attention, we need to feed them what they want. And then as we move along, we can then, as we start to build a relationship with them, that's where we can then tell them more of what we feel they need and then move them through that customer journey. But with your videos in general, we really want the content to be something that people are thinking about. What are things that they're Googling about, right? What are they searching for? And having a plan in place will keep you organized. Having topics in place will keep you organized so that you can plan out your outlines in advance. And then number 3 is you really want to remember what is your intent and purpose for every single piece of video, every single piece of content really that you put out there, right? So your message is valuable. People want to hear it, but we need to keep our purpose in mind so that we can overcome our fear and not let ourselves get in our way of making a bigger impact in someone else's life or business. Okay. So I'm going to do a quick little recap. All right. Overcoming camera fright. So here are 3 tips to help you with that. Number 1, practice, practice, practice. Practice either in private with your own camera, practice in a private Facebook group with just 1 or 2 people in there, or practice with your privacy settings on Facebook set to only me. Okay. Number 2 is make sure that you have an outline, you have topics already planned out in advance and an outline to support those topics, and then practice. Practice that outline a few times before you actually go live. Okay. I would stay away from an actual script because then you're going to get nervous if you miss something, you miss a line, or you skip over something. And then number 3 is remember your purpose and intent for every video. So if you stop concentrating on yourself and concentrate on those that you can make a bigger impact on, you'll keep your focus. So remember your why. Bye, guys.